What Ashkenazi Minhag or Halachah do you experience sacred envy over? I love this question. I'm going to read it again just because it makes me so happy. Rav Daniel, I appreciate it. What Ashkenazi Minhag or Halachah do you experience sacred envy over? So I don't know that I experience sacred anything. Halavai alai, that I should experience something sacred. Envy, that's one of the 10 commandments, Rabbi. We're not supposed to envy things. But in all truth, there's a halakha that always touched me. And this is what I experience sacred envy. Trust me, I do not, thou shalt not covet gefilte fish is not in the Torah because I don't miss it, I don't need it. You can, whoever likes it, you can keep it. Maran in Yoreh De'ah, in chapter 240, Resh Mem, and halakha chavdal, Maran writes, Chayav Adam lechabed chamiv. A man must respect his father-in-law. Meaning, in the laws of respecting parents, one of them is, you have to respect your father-in-law. And the Bach over there, the Beit Chadash, Rabbi Yoel Sirkis, he writes that includes Gam Chamoto. It also includes his mother-in-law. And for anyone who knows me and my story and how I met my wife, and with all of that, the respect that I have for my in-laws is tremendous. Baruch Hashem, respecting my parents is very easy. Tremendous people that raised me, that gave me, that nurtured me, that still give me and nurture me. And unfortunately, if the coronavirus keeps affecting people's parnasah, they're going to need to nurture and care for me even more. And I always give them a shout out. But my in-laws, they raised my wife. They didn't raise me. So my natural feelings of hakarat hatov are thank you for giving me a wife, but it's not the same as parents. And Maran says, but you have to respect your father-in-law. And my father-in-law is a tremendous person. He left me a bracha on Erev Pesach. I didn't even get a chance to call him yet. I've been so busy with all this. But he's a tremendous person. To be by his table, to hear his Divrei Torah, is an encyclopedia of Divrei Torah v'chasidut. And my mother-in-law is a tzaddiket. She prays from the moment she wakes up till she goes to sleep. And when the Bach says, Maran doesn't mention mother-in-law. The Bach mentions mother-in-law. That's an Ashkenazi Minhag. I don't experience sacred envy over. But naturally, in this area, I don't rule against Maran. I simply am machmir on Maran. That I respect my mother-in-law tremendously. And I believe that anyone who has a sechel in their head will realize that your in-laws are a gift from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Your parents are a gift from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Sometimes the gift is like, surprise, April Fools, that's what you signed up for. Everyone has their own parents and their own in-laws. You know them. But when you realize that your relationship with your spouse and her or his relationship with their parents is sacred envy, don't be envious. The love that my in-laws give their daughter, I can never give. The love that my mother and my father give me, my wife can never give me. And to give that respect, how many years do we have together on this earth? Everyone has until 120. But to respect and to cherish, I appreciate that the Bach shared an Ashkenazi Minhag of respecting your mother-in-law. And I think if I can, on that note, to just share, Derech Eretz, Midot. People always think, tomorrow we'll make up, tomorrow we'll be friends, tomorrow. Rav Kook, alav shalom, when his mother passed away, he was crying. I said, why are you crying? He said he lost his mother. I didn't know, but it's unusual how much he was crying. From all the titles I have, Harav, Maran, Rosh HaYeshiva, all the titles they call me. He said the only one left in the world who called me Bni, my son, was my mother. He said, who's going to call me Bni now that she's not here? That story is Zachiti. My parents should live and be well. That I have a mother and a father who call me Bni, and I love them, and I love my in-laws, and I love all of Klal Yisrael. Everyone should have blessings.